Hey friend, how's it going? Thomas Decker here from GuitarRevolution.ca. I'm here because I want to help you, equip you to become a lead guitarist, the best lead guitarist you can be. And in this video here, I'm going to be talking about how I like to connect the double stops with my chords or my chord shapes based on the caged system with the double stops, where within the caged system for the chords we find double stops. It's something very simple, very useful, and it will enable you to embellish your playing in either rhythm or soloing, you know, or creating a second guitar line. And it just opens up a whole bunch of creative possibilities for you to improve your playing. Before we jump into that, I want to invite you, if you want to develop your skills as a lead guitarist deeper, just to download my free 30-day lead guitar jumpstart guide just by clicking the link on the description of this video. So let me zoom in. I'm gonna break down for you here how on the 5 main shapes of chords we can add the double stops. Let's do it. All right, so here we go. We have the C, we have the A, we have the G, we have the E, and the D shape. Let's take C for example. I like to do this. On my finger 1, here on B string, I like to leave that, but I play that and the G string open, and then I hammer my finger 2 right there on the G string. And then I play the chord again. So I do this double stop, and then I play the chord. Or I can do the double stop right here on the D string. Or I can play that with the A or G string. Both sound very good. Right? Now let's go A. I think the best use here, straight from this chord shape, is on my finger, on the B string here. I'm using my finger 4. Right? The other ways that I do, instead of playing this whole chord with finger 2, 3, 4, I use finger 1. And then I do double stops on the G, B, and A strings. So take a look. I do a hammer on the A string, sorry, on the D string. And then I play G string here, holding finger 1. And then I go up, I play the same idea on the D and A string, and then I play the chord again. So I'm playing a bar on fret 2 on D and G, hammering the D 2 frets forward. Then I do the same thing on A and D string, hammering on A now. Right? And I can have that one up there too. All right, for G, take a look. I play this shape here, my finger 3 and 4 down below, and my finger 1 can go all over these open strings on A, D, and G strings. Right? So there you go, you have it right there. If you want, you can also use this, and I just sliding 2 frets forward. Sounds very good. Or I can do a bar where I'm pressing these 2, and I can play this. Right? Now the next one is E. All right, for E, what I like to do is I can play either here on the E string or here on the B string. So I'm adding with my pinky. Right? And then I can do, well, kind of like we did for A, on the A and D string. A bar holding these 2 notes, and then I hammer on the A string. I go up on the E and A, hammer on the E string. Sounds very good. And to wrap up, D. All right, very simple double stop here for D. Think of like this, you have D here. One thing you can do is just put your finger 2 is where your 3 is, so switch those two. And my finger 3 will hammer on the G string. Right? And I do the same thing I did for A before. Very simple. Finger 1, 2, I hammer on the G string 2 frets forward. Go up my finger 1, I'm barring D and G, I hammer on D. There we go. So these are very simple ways to add the double stops to your playing. You can expand that to the whole fretboard, right? Transposing those same chord of shapes to different locations, having different chords. But add that to your playing, and you can add that to your also soloing and improvising. I hope this is very helpful for you. Don't forget to download my 30-day lead guitar jumpstart guide, link below. Hope to see you in the next one. See you then.